Yo, what is up, guys? We are back in Albuquerque. We got in late last night, so honestly been neglecting to film. When we were out in Tampa, we really didn't film much at all. We were just super busy on trying to just enjoy the vacation. It was a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. Like, there was a couple times when I was down there that just got stressed out by so many things that I actually just wanted to pull out of the competition. The issues I was dealing with like my body image and my binging eating habits was just coming back to bite me in the butt. So, you know, kind of struggled there a little bit, but, you know, I actually talked with one of my clients on the phone, and he really kind of fired me fucking up. So Devin, shout out to you. I know you're gonna watch this, bro. He fired me up a bit and just kind of got my head right back in the right space, and made me want to come back and really just kind of get back on the grind. So we're back in town for a week. We're here for like 9 days, and then we're gonna go out to Denver to go see my sister. And then we come back and we're here for a day and a half, gonna get a haircut, and then we're going down to Miami for the Beyond Built and Team NK retreat, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then 2 weeks after that is the competition, so clock is ticking, man. Not gonna lie, diet wasn't the greatest when we were down in Florida, just because, like, you know, running out of food and just, like, you know, what we had available to be able to cook and whatnot. So wasn't the greatest. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best. So not gonna lie on that part. And then, you know, training just definitely like wasn't there. Like, it didn't get to the gym as much as I wanted to, but, you know, enjoyed some much needed just downtime, chilling on the beach, reading, and just chilling and hanging out. Actually, yesterday when we were fishing, my brother-in-law cast out, and we were fishing out in kayaks out in the buoy. Now, if you know me, I'm fucking deathly afraid of sharks, and so it was a big shock for me to be actually to go out onto the kayak and go out there and fish in the middle of the ocean. But we were out there fishing with live crabs that we had caught the night before, and he cast out and he actually caught a live sand dollar. Like, we didn't catch any actual fish, which was kind of sad, but I mean, it's kind of expected. We were using like a $20 kids pole. So we were sitting on kayaks and we were skewering like live crab, and we actually caught a sand dollar. Like, what are the fucking odds of that? So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we have a couple clips from Florida. I'm gonna have Evan play them, and you guys can check it out. So as you guys can see, didn't really record much. Anyways, we're back here at home. It is currently like 10 a.m. Took a shower, did some fast cardio, slept in a little bit because we got home at like, I want to say like midnight. We didn't get into bed till like 1, so sleep schedule's a little fucked up, but that's okay. We're gonna get everything back on track today. So gonna get some meals in, gonna get a lot of work done, a lot of shit that I want to do. Obviously filming this YouTube video. Gonna meet up with Evan later, and we're gonna film. I don't know what I'm gonna hit today, to be honest. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually been able to get a good session in at the gym, so I'm not sure if I want to hit legs or if I want to hit chest or back or even shoulders and arms or something like that. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll play it by ear, see how I'm feeling here in a bit. We gotta go grocery shopping for sure, and yeah, just a really full day, full of activities. I'm gonna show you guys a little physique update. So post beach, a little bit tan. As you can see, still got the obliques coming in right here. Body fat's fairly low, sitting at 175 pounds this morning. Let's get a back shot. There we go. So there's a little back shot. So back's looking absolutely fucking insane. Dice as fuck right now. So yeah, just a little physique update. I didn't hardly tan at all while I was there. I just like got stupid sunburnt the last day, so that was annoying, but it is what it is. It'll turn into a tan. So I'm a little bit toasty right now, but yeah, not too bad. So anyways, gonna get this day going. Got a lot of shit to do, working on a couple new projects, you know, trying to really build up this team that I got going on right now, and trying to get everything together. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, follow along. All right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make my protein pancakes 6 weeks out. Macros still sitting at 275 protein, 200 carb, and 50 fat. We'll see what adjustments happen on Wednesday. And yeah, check out these pancakes. They're fucking delicious. I've been eating them this entire prep. Fucking amazing. Yeah, you gotta try them. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna run with 103 grams of Kodiak cakes. We're gonna do a scoop of BPN cinnamon roll protein. This is by far, hands down, the best protein to make like anything you want to bake. This is the best protein to do it with. So we're gonna go with one egg. And then we're gonna run with about a half cup. So this is 100 grams. So that's about a half cup of almond milk. All right, we're gonna add a little water to that because that's fucking yikes. Okay, so we want a really smooth consistency. There we go. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Sheesh. Okay, so again, going with the bigger breakfast here because it's already 10:30, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna go with a 1 serving chocolate chips, which is gonna be 14 grams. That's good consistency. Okay, so we're also going to be eating with breakfast some of these low-fat turkey sausage links. You've got macros per 3 links, so we're gonna have 1 serving. Per 3 links, you got 7 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, and 12 grams of protein. They're fucking fire! Okay, so that's how we make pancakes. Look at those. Okay, so while the pancakes cook, we're making our greens. We got BPN, strong greens here. Lemon flavor. One of the better greens I've ever had. We gotta flip our sausages here. That's what she said. And then we're doing a scoop of creatine. You can buy any creatine as long as it's monohydrate. That's the good one. The hydrochloride, I've had a synthetic blend of monohydrate, hydrochloride, and it was like, it made me super sick. And I didn't know it was a creatine. I was just like, oh, wow, I just fucking feel like shit all the time now. Yeah, it turns out it's a creatine because I took it out and instantly felt better. So yeah, monohydrate, you can get it from anywhere. I get it from BPN because they do, it's $15, you get 60 servings. Like, it's pretty cheap no matter where you get it from. And she was one of the athlete codes, so 10% off. All right, let me show y'all how to flip a fucking Pancakes. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys do this too, but do you guys, when you guys are like cooking or meal prepping or like making your meals, do you ever just like straight grab the food with your hands? You just like with the rice, I always just like straight grab it out of the container and just like throw it on the bowl because I'm just too lazy to get a spoon. I don't know. Am I the only one that does that? Let me know in the comments because I want to know if other people do that. Like, I just straight manhandle all my food. Like, I'll pick these pancakes up like without the spatula because I just like, I don't know. Just how I am as a human being. All right. Look at this. 3 pancakes, chocolate chips inside, sugar-free syrup, 3 sausage links. Also running with a couple vitamins here. So first off, we got Blood Pressure by Revive. Nick had me start taking this when my blood pressure got really high. So I've been taking this, keeps it down a lot, helps a lot. BPN multivitamin. So every single morning, got 4 here, 2 here. So 4, the serving size is 4. It's not like I want extra, but yeah. Vitamin D, major key here. Almost everyone's vitamin D deficient. Got our fish oil, ultra omega 3. 3 of these big bitches. And then we're taking Estroquart by New Ethics. Controls estrogen. So estrogen balance, healthy stress and mood, reduce water retention, improve muscle tone. This actually this works like crazy. So it's kind of like a fat burner. You take 1 a.m., 1 p.m. works like a charm. Literally started taking it and hardened up like crazy. So that's by New Ethics, guys. Definitely want to go grab that guy. That's fucking fire. So, is it weird? I bought one of these. Alyssa and I both bought these vitamin thingies to put all of our vitamins in, and we were so fucking excited. I feel so old. This is what my life has come to. Old man purchases. Boom. Oh. Health stack. Make me healthy. God, these ones are so big. That was a perfect line.
I'm trying. Okay, that's what she said. Right?
3 at a time. Okay, demolish these pancakes. What is up, guys? We are headed to the gym. Both of us not feeling super great. She's feeling sick. I'm feeling kind of achy, tired, fatigued. I don't know what it is, but fingers crossed we're not getting sick. So we're going to see how this goes, trying to get a lift in. Maybe we'll feel better. We never know. Maybe we'll feel better after our lift. So we are headed down to Elite Physique down in Rio Rancho. We're going to meet up with Evan there, like one of the future gyms that we can actually train at without getting yelled at for filming or shit. So we're going to go train down at Elite Physique and have to pick up some groceries on the way home. I had just the most hodgepodge pre-workout meal. It was fucking weird. You guys are going to laugh at me. It was shrimp, 2 yellow bell peppers, a whole wheat tortilla, and fat-free ranch. And it was interesting, like, not gonna lie. Wasn't great, wasn't horrible, but yeah, it wasn't great, so we definitely need some groceries. Alrighty guys, so first lift back here in Albuquerque. It's been a minute, not feeling like the greatest today. So I think what we're gonna hit today is we're hitting a push day. Start off with some alternating dumbbell flat bench. I'm gonna take you guys through the workout, all the exercises that I'm doing, kind of going over form tips and everything like that for you guys on an entire push day. So we got chest, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of triceps. So with this program block that I'm in right now, I only have really like sets of 3, sometimes sets of 4, not often. Most of my sets are in 2s and 3s because my volume's a lot lower, and the goal is just kind of take the intensity high. So even when I'm doing like 3 sets, I'm still taking 1 to 2 sets to kind of warm up to it, right? And so it's basically 3 working sets, so not just like 3 sets in general, which I see like, you know, a lot of people when they see like 3 sets on their program and stuff, they're just like, oh, like this isn't hard enough or whatever. And it's like, no, like that's 3 working sets. Like if I was trying to do 5 working sets right now, like I'd be fucking dead during my workouts, you know? And I program it for some of my clients, and usually like if I program someone 5 sets, it's because I don't think that they can hit the intensity that I want in 3 sets. So I program 5 because that first set is kind of like feeling it out. The second set is making adjustments. Third set is kind of actually doing it. Like once you figured it out, once you're making adjustments, then it's like actually doing it. So yeah, like for advanced lifters, I really don't think you need more than like 4 sets on most stuff. Like sometimes Nick will program me like 5 sets for like leg press or something like that. Like 5 sets like quad extension or hamstring curls, but they're isolated movements to where like I'm not fucking my central nervous system, right? Like I'm not gonna program myself this close to the competition, you know, 5 sets of dumbbell incline bench, right? Because it's just gonna absolutely tax my nervous system. The goal is getting a pump. The goal is still maintaining our strength and just honestly trying to build size. So, you know, over anything, we're going for really controlled movements, really controlled reps, and just trying to move weight in like a really good range of motion. Like a great way to put it is basically just like peaceful reps, peaceful sets, right? Just like really good range of motion, really good form, really good quality, just really good intention into it. And like sometimes if I do a set and I don't feel like the intensity was there, I don't count it, right? Like, cause again, it's 3 working sets. And so like, yeah, like you guys will see, like, cause I'll post the whole workout on here. You guys will see like there's not a lot that I kind of do here. So I'm just starting warming up, doing a little bit of banded pull aparts, trying to get my rear delts activated, going some overhead shoulder dislocations, what they're called, just to get those shoulders warmed up. And then I like to do like a row variation. I'm not used to the equipment here. I like to just do like a row variation kind of just to get my back warmed up, especially for my chest days. My big goal is just getting that back nice and warm, and then going into my warm-up sets for my incline bench. So I'll do, you know, banded rows here, and then I'll do something that's very rear delt focused, like this Y-fly, to really kind of fire up those guys. The big thing is not getting those traps activated. So I can feel my traps getting activated right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and relax my shoulders, kind of pop my chest up more, and I'm gonna try and pull just through my rear delts. So as I get fatigued, I can feel my traps starting to come in. So I'm trying to take a little bit of the tension off and just trying to get a little bit of a pump in those rear delts there. Honestly, my back is super tight from flying on the plane yesterday. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So, only got 8 reps on that one, but really struggled there with the form at the end. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually hit like a fucking workout, so feeling it for sure. You know, it's not the most ideal situation being in prep, right? Being, you know, fucking 5.5 weeks out, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't control some variables, right? So we're gonna hit this set again. We're keeping a minute rest. Gonna hit this set again, attempting to go for 8, but if we get less than 8, we're gonna take that as a win instead of dropping weight. This is actually, so 85 pounds is heavier than what I've been doing. It's about 5 pounds up from last time I did it, for 6 reps. So, you know, the little bit of time off did give me a little bit of recovery, but yeah, so again, going for 8, I may only get like 6, honestly, because I don't want shitty reps, you know what I mean? And I think that's the big thing for me, is I tend to like want to just get it up, and I don't like calm myself down and stay focused and kind of just stay patient, because there's reps where like I'll be up, and I start like kind of like letting things, you know, come up where they're not supposed to, instead of just grinding it out and just trying to squeeze and just focus as like as time under tension as long as possible. So I'm gonna really just focus on that one for this set. So let's see how this goes. Next we have incline dumbbell press into incline dumbbell fly into incline close grip push-ups, little tricep here. Fucking shitty, Nick, I hate you. So we're going 8 reps for the incline bench, we're going 10 reps for the dumbbell fly, and we're going to failure for the push-ups. I've been averaging about like 15 to 20 on those push-ups. Normally I'll be pressing like 90s for incline bench, but since it's not my first exercise, so like normally when I'm doing it for my first exercise, normally heavier, but since it's not my first exercise, we're gonna go with 65 today, because that's normally what I'll normally do, about 60, 65. Just kind of depends, feeling really fucking depleted today, but maybe once the pump comes in. I hate dumbbell flies. I think they're one of the worst exercises for me. Like I can never get a good contraction with them. So, you know, it is what it is, but usually the things that you hate or that you suck at are the things that you need the most. So, we're gonna go with the lower incline for this guy today. We'll get the 65s for the bench into, we're gonna go 20s. Good movements here. So, 8, 10, failure for the push-ups, no rest, 3 sets here. Check this guy out, see how this guy runs today. only supposed to do 8, but I hit like rep 6, 7, and was like just now starting to burn. So squeeze out those extra 2. Rep 10 was like a good struggle rep, right where if I had done 1 more rep, would have been shitty. So that was a perfect place to stop. Incline flies, I didn't feel shit. I hate them, literally, but you know, it is what it is. And then the push-ups, I wanted to quit at 15, and then I was like, mama ain't raised no bitch. Although I don't normally say that. Normally I'm just like, put a bitch out on this. But, you know, I've been kind of slacking off on like my intensity and my training, so I just want to give it my all these last couple weeks, you know? Leave no stone unturned. I know it's a little bit late, you know what I mean? Like there's those guys going like 16 weeks out, just adhering to the plan, just fucking 10 out of 10 perfect, you know? That's fucking awesome, man. Like, I am working on building that mentality, you know, and it's something I'm definitely struggling with. So, you know, like I'm not gonna lie, dude, like I've fucked up probably a lot more in this prep than in the last prep. And you wouldn't really be able to tell, but there's been a lot of shit kind of going on, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of threw myself into this prep without having like a really good off season. I wanted to do the competition with my girl, and we wanted to go compete together. And you know, I didn't have very much time to recover from the last prep and to actually kind of like off season work. You know what I mean? So kind of what comes from it, which if you guys stick to the end of the video, a juicy secret for y'all. Supposed to do seated barbell shoulder press, but because my shoulders are kind of fucked up, Pat, who's my chiropractor, said no barbell work, mostly machines or dumbbells. So instead we're doing dumbbell shoulder press, 3 sets of 10. We're gonna go for really just solid controlled reps, time under tension. We have a slight decline, I guess, here on the bench from straight up, because at a straight up angle, it's really hard for me to kind of pull those shoulders back and be able to actually stabilize against the bench. So we're in a slight decline here, really just focus on hitting those heads of the shoulder press, keeping the rest time strict to a minute. We only got 55 pounds, 60 felt kind of toasty, like I said, it's been a minute, so we'll kind of see how these guys go. She's not tall enough to pick me up and do it. We have to do it this way. Oh, that felt nice. Fuck. But we got dumbbell lateral raises, 2 sets of failure with cable interior delt raise. So we're gonna do those with the ropes. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be a disgusting little pump. Second to last exercise, dumbbell skull crushers, 3 sets of 10. I'm really not a fan of these. Like, I can't go heavy because my shoulders just can't stabilize it. And I just don't like them. I really just don't like them. So 3 sets of 10 though. cable flies and tricep extensions. 2 sets of 50 on each. Alright guys, so it's going to be the end of the workout. We just finished up some pictures and some posing, so got a full week of content coming. But yeah, about, again, five and a half weeks out, I guess tomorrow. Mentally, this has been probably like, that's probably been the biggest struggle for me this year, you know, mentally. Just kind of getting in the right headspace. Like I said, I feel like I didn't have enough time between shows to kind of like clear my head and to be able to get into the right mentality there, you know. So it's definitely been hard for me, like mentally, you know what I mean. And again, we planned like 4 trips, and then they announced summer shredding, and it was like, you know, hey, let's make it work. But you know, that's definitely a challenge, you know what I mean? Like traveling and being on prep, like anyone that's prepped before knows that that's a challenge. So like I said, it's been really hard, you know, it makes it really stressful, and there's been a lot of things going on, like growing the business, just like personal things going on in my life that have been really hard. But you know, I always want to be like as transparent as possible with you guys. So for like the last 2.5 weeks, I guess close to like 3 months, the last 3 months, I've been actually running gear, right? I've been running testosterone. I know some of you guys know, and I mean, like, I feel like you'd be able to tell with like the amount of progress I put on in such a short amount of time. But yeah, I actually started running, you know, obviously I'm not doing it by myself. My coach is helping me with my cycle and stuff like that. So we're not doing anything crazy, you know, and that was kind of like, I guess, my biggest fear going into it, you know what I mean? I'd always been like, you know, like, oh, like I don't want to run. And, you know, I sat down and had a real conversation with Nick, and we talked about competing. He was like, all right, man, like, you know, you can obviously compete natural. You just got to allow yourself more time to be able to grow. And I was like, well, I really want to do summer shredding. You know, like the show means a lot to me, and this is something I want to do, and like I want to come back with a vengeance. And he's like, you know, look, man, if you're serious about bodybuilding and you want to get to that pro level, like this is something I got to do. And so I thought about it really, really hard, like if I actually wanted to do it or not. And at the end of the day, like this is something I want to do full time. You know what I mean? Like I want to, obviously, like I want to be an online coach. It's like my first and foremost priority. But I want to do this for myself. You know, like I wasn't able to play college soccer because of my concussions. Like I got 6 concussions in 2 years, if you guys didn't know. So you know, like this was something that I wanted to do, you know, and actually be able to kind of go into and be able to do seriously, because it's something that I'm passionate about. And you know, I feel like there's two ends of the spectrum here. Like 50% of people see it as like a cop-out, like, oh, you're fucking cheating, you know what I mean? Like just wait and stuff like that. And other people are like, I mean, if you look at all those guys at those pros levels, like, yeah, you could compete naturally and you could win, but it's not super realistic. Like the way that the sport is going, dude, like anybody that wants to be like a pro, like an IFBB pro, is running gear, man. Like, and if they're not publicly coming out that they're running gear, like they're still running gear, you know what I mean? Like they cannot be public about it, which is why I have like a lot of respect for influencers in the industry like Sush and like James English and stuff like that, because they were some of the people that I looked at who came out and were just like, yeah, dude, like we run gear,
it's natural, you know, like say what you fucking want. Like it's a decision that I made for me, like it's something that I wanted to do. And that was definitely the biggest hesitation. One of the biggest hesitations I had was caring about other people's opinions. I was just like, man, what are people gonna think about me? And I'm like, running gear doesn't make me any less of a person, right? Like I'm still in here, I'm still grinding. It's not like it's not like a magic pill that I took and I suddenly got huge. You know, like been working my ass off, and like I said, the biggest challenge has been mental for me more than anything. Like I feel like I would have made a lot more progress if I didn't have so many mental roadblocks that I came across. And you know, it could be a side effect from running gear, because you're changing the way your hormones react to your body. And I've definitely had like scares with estrogen levels, like trying to keep my estrogen in balance, trying to keep my cortisol under control, because like I feel like now that I run gear, I actually take it a lot more serious in terms of like recovery, in terms of training, in terms of what I'm putting in my body, in terms of what I'm eating, because of like the potential side effects that it can have running it, you know what I mean? So like if you see like more people than you know are actually running gear, you know what I mean? Like most dudes in your gym, local gym, are running gear, may not be transparent about it, but like it's definitely something that's we're doing, you know? So I was definitely like fearful of the side effects, but like, you know, man, we've been running pretty minimal amounts, you know, like nothing crazy, like literally bare dosage. And I've seen just like crazy progress, and like I said, like with that has come like a lot of like, you know, mental kind of roadblocks. You know, like I have like an eating disorder that I got after the show. I have like body dysmorphia, you know what I mean? Like these are really real things that people really don't talk about very much, but like they're things that like, you know, you get into your head, and you know what I mean? Like you got to fight those demons in your head. So like for you guys, some of you guys out there that are struggling with maybe like how you look or how you feel like you look, you know what I mean? Like you got to look at like kind of the more positive things in life, you know. This is something I have a lot of conversations with my clients of like, okay, yeah, the scale didn't change this week, but how do you feel physically? How do you feel mentally? Like, how do you feel? You know what I mean? Like, not everything is about like a number. But anyway, you know, I was really fearful about running because of the opinion of other people, and it's really shitty that kind of the industry is like that. And like, I've had there was, you know, someone that was actually an influencer that I had like a lot of, you know, issues with, because like some people just in the fitness industry, man, like some people just don't get it. They're like, you know what I mean? Like not even just in the fitness industry, just people in general, dude. Like people just don't get like what their words do to people, you know what I mean? Like calling someone skinny, you know, calling someone weak and stuff like that. Like you could be playing it off as a joke, but some people take that like to heart, you know what I mean? And like that was something that I took to heart, and like it was something that I really struggled with getting started in my journey, you know what I mean? Like kind of like getting harassed, kind of getting bullied by like the guys in the gym, you know, specific people in general, you know what I mean? It's kind of shitty, you know, like everyone's out here grinding, everyone's, you know, got their own journey. Like, you know, I feel like more people in this industry need to be supportive of each other, you know what I mean? So instead of bringing people down, calling them out, like, you know, for shit like that, you gotta bring everyone up, you know what I mean? It costs $0 to be fucking nice to people. So you know what I mean? Like take that with a grain of salt, you know, like it doesn't cost anything to be nice to people, it doesn't cost anything to be supportive of people, because like it means more to people than you know what I mean? Like especially going through like all this shit, man, like it was crazy. Like I said, I think I said it earlier when I was vlogging, but my client Devin actually called me when I was in Florida and just had like a little heart-to-heart with me, man. Like, he was just like, dude, like I felt like you needed to hear this, man. Like I wanted to reach out and tell you like that you've helped me out a lot. Like, I wouldn't be where I am without you, without Alex. You know, we're coaching together, and it's you know what I mean. Like that little bit just gave me like the boost that I needed, man, to like get myself mentally back in the game. You know, because like people just don't understand. Like, you know, it costs nothing to be nice to people. It costs nothing to be like supportive of other people. And when people kind of, you know, constantly try and like come at you and kind of bring you down, dude, like it hurts a lot, you know what I mean? And so, but yeah, so cat's out of the bag, right? Been running gear, you know what I mean? And you call it a cop out, you can call it me, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. It's a decision that I made for myself. It's something I wanted to get into seriously with bodybuilding. You know, and you know, say what you will, think what you will. Doesn't change me any less of a human being as a human being, and it doesn't change me any less in the amount of work that I put in, and the amount of, you know, discipline and perseverance and hard work. You know what I mean? Like, if there's one word I could use to define this prep this year, it's perseverance, man. Like getting hit with just the craziest fucking roadblocks over the last 3 months, like shit has just been turmoil. You know what I mean? Like It's really been like a grind, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say like I've been super stressed, but like I've been really stressed. I've been really anxious. I've had like a lot of anxiety. All these people that are out here, you know, post about like how great shit is, you know what I mean? Like I feel like people just don't talk about like the shitty ends of things, you know what I mean? Like everyone looks at you and they're just like, oh man, they're doing so well. At the end of the day, some people just aren't, you know what I mean? So like being supportive, being nice to people, at the end of the day is like it costs nothing, guys. Like it doesn't take more than the text to just be supportive of someone. You know, like start today, like be fucking nice to people, you know what I mean? Because I specifically have had like run-ins with people that have like really fucking like hurt me, man, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't want to call anyone out. I don't want to say anything. It's someone that actually follows me, so like, you know, I don't throw anybody under blast, but you know, people that see it, you know who you are, you know what I mean? Like words hurt, dude, you know what I mean? So I'm just glad that, you know, I've been able to persevere through this, you know what I mean, man? Like the amount of times I've actually thought about quitting, the amount of times that like I've fucked up and I've been in my own head, the amount of times that I've fucking broken down, man. It's unreal, and I feel like people don't talk about it. Everyone's like, man, prep is all this, you know, this, it's like so much fun, you get all shredded, and you go compete, and you're training hard, and like it's like, it's not always like that, you know what I mean? Like people just don't talk about that, so. Yeah, so, been running gear, gonna continue running gear. Honestly, been seeing great results from it. Fucking getting big, you know what I mean? It's not being cocky, it's not being douchey, it's being proud of the progress that I put in, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working my butt off. Get to where I am, and Nick has taught me a lot in terms of like training, in terms of like mentally, physically, like just everything, man. Like I'm a totally different person after starting with Team NK before, you know, starting with Team NK. So it's a totally different world. You know, really enlightened me in the sense of like how I look at things, how I do things. You know what I mean? It's been crazy. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could, please do me a favor, leave me a thumbs up. Go comment down below. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are in regards to like, you know, running gear. What you guys kind of think about it, you know what I mean? Like what you've kind of heard about it in the industry and stuff like that. Plus, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you know, like, lets me know that you support me, you know what I mean? And it means a lot, you know, because I'm trying to grow a business here. I'm trying to be something big. And I have potential. Like, mark my words. Like, give it some time. Like, I'm going to be one of the top, you know, online coaches in terms of like competing and training, and like the biggest thing is you're gonna be changing lives, you know what I mean, through fitness, and that's what I'm really fucking excited about. Is being able to change people's lives and affect people's lives on the daily, man, and provide opportunities for other people. Like I'm at a position now where I'm employing multiple people with my business, and it's an awesome fucking feeling, you know what I mean? Like giving jobs to people and helping other people out, man. It's really fucking awesome. So anyways, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna be taking you guys through the rest of this prep, letting you guys know like truly how I feel, being totally transparent about everything. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys' support. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time.